Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your monthly reading. Last month we were a little bit of a mental crossroads, and I know there was a little bit of tension for some of us out there, between decisions. But we're going to go ahead and see what it is that we can do for you this month, Aquarius, and hopefully we are flying through clearer skies this month. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with your spiritual focus, which is the Ten of Rods. Which to me, Aquarius, this is me telling me that what's really coming in strongly is this month is going to be all about you putting in all of those final efforts and completing what you've been working towards, Aquarius. So all of the hard work and all of the consideration that you have been doing into the thinking, into the process, and into the whole everything, Aquarius, you are really finishing that job and you're really completing that. You're done with that and you're getting ready to move on and kind of start this new cycle over and move into this period of celebration here also with the Three of Cups. So it's like, I feel like what you've been working towards, you're going to be celebrating this month, Aquarius, and this is going to be a very happy month for you. I just feel like right off of the get, just because you have this harmony here with the Three of Cups. So to me, you're going to be enjoying and celebrating those close relationships and these relationships that you have saved and been able to reach harmony through, as well as completing a very difficult task, or maybe completing or coming to the end of a very difficult decision or something that some of you guys have been facing. But we're going to and keep kind of digging forward. So we have the Hanged Man for you this month, Aquarius, and on your monthly focus. So for me, this is all about you changing perspective. So maybe there was something that you guys had your eyes completely dead set on last month, and you guys were so sure that this is exactly the way you wanted something to go. But for me, the Hanged Man is telling me that this month you guys are kind of seeing something in a different light, in a different perspective that you didn't really count on or consider before. I think it's because you're now listening to your own heart and your own emotions as opposed to what your mind is telling you. So Aquarius, some of you guys have really been thinking about something very heavily, but you guys did not really put that emotion into it, and what I mean by that is, how would I feel if I made this decision? So some of you guys, Aquarius, taking your own feelings into consideration, you're going to be able to look at something through a different perspective and through a different lens, which is very important for you, and I'm really excited to see that you're actually doing, which is telling me that you guys were able to get past this little bit of a rough patch that you were in last month, and I think that you guys are putting yourself in a more humble position to where you're more open and ready to accept other people's ideas and perspectives on something that maybe you were just a little bit rigid on before. Now, the lesson that you're going to learn this month is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is everything comes at a cost. What I mean by that is everything that you work towards, Aquarius, or what it is that you want, you have to consider all of the losses, count everything, take everything, and keep score with everything as well. So what I'm trying to say is what you want, the things that you want and that you're trying to attain, all have their own level of costs to them. And not everything in this world is free, Aquarius, and you definitely are very brutally aware of that as well. I'm going to pull another card here and elaborate on this, excuse me, for that one. So the lesson for you this month, Aquarius, is being able to move triumphantly with the decision, even though you are aware of what it's going to cost you. So it's almost like some of you guys may be taking on another job or maybe moving somewhere else, and this is going to be a greater opportunity for you, and you've been allowing the fear to govern that decision of moving on because you're afraid of losing what you've built and what you've been working towards. But I feel like the lesson for you this month is being able to move on with things despite how afraid you are of them and despite how accustomed you are to something already, Aquarius. You have to be able to be adaptable and fluid and just be able to move and kind of go with the rhythm of things. If not, like everything that refuses to change, they become obsolete and just kind of outdated. And Aquarius, you're an innovator, you're a trailblazer, you're always starting new things, and you're a trendsetter almost, for lack of a better term. So don't be afraid of starting something new for yourself. The greatest project of all that you could endeavor or take on is the project of creating yourself. And I feel like this month is all about you figuring that out for yourself. Okay, so positively influencing you, speaking of, is the Fool. And I think that you have all of the innovation and you have all of the confidence and determination to be moving on fully forward. I feel, Aquarius, this month, you are so charismatic and you are so optimistic about your future that you're not even really considering at this point. You don't even care. I feel like here with the Six of Rods, you don't even care about leaving what is old to you. I feel like you're just so ready for a fresh start. And I feel like that is what you really are after, Aquarius. You just want a clean slate. You just want to start over new. You really just want to start something else and just kind of leave the old behind and get on with the new. And then here it is here with the Four of Rods. And I mean, Some of you guys may be embarking on a new relationship or a new commitment even. So there might be a new, again, you're moving away for a job or you're moving away to start over your new life, but there's a new commitment that some of you guys are taking on or making an endeavor towards. And it's a reason to celebrate, Aquarius. You're very happy about doing this and you're so glad that this is unfolding and working out for you to say, which is amazing. However, negatively affecting you is the Devil card. So for me, this is all about you fighting the urge, Aquarius. I know you guys really are wanting to move forward and you guys are totally diligently so optimistic about this new adventure. However, the Devil card for me is here telling me that you guys are very stuck in a situation in which you are comfortable in. However, it is no good to you. So for some of you guys are willingly choosing to stay in a spot or remain in an area in which you know no longer benefits you or no longer serves you, Aquarius, just for the sake of comfort. Maybe you're addicted to this. This could be a sexual relationship or just a relationship in general that you know just really isn't good for you anymore. Or maybe it's a job, or maybe it's where you're living right now that you just feel really is just, you feel stuck in this situation. However, what you're not looking at here with the Devil card is that you've put yourself in this place. You're the only one who can get yourself out of this place. You're the only one who can actually resolve the situation, Aquarius. So for how long are you going to sit and play the victim? How long are you going to sit and continue to play the victim to your own demise or to your own devices? To me, the Nine of Coins is telling me on top of the Devil card is some of you guys may be feeling trapped by the issue of money. Maybe you guys feel like you need a new job because you're not making enough money where you're at, or maybe there's greater opportunities somewhere else that you guys kind of have your eyes on. Or maybe some of you guys feel like you can't move because finances are a concern for you. But are finances really a concern for you this month, Aquarius, or are you just saying they are? Maybe there's a level of comfort that comes with where you're at right now that you're just addicted to, that you just don't want to leave, which is also something to consider as well. Which is why I advise you here with your card here, which is the Moon. We were talking about, and yeah, which we get the Moon for, Aquarius. And what I feel like telling you is that no matter how hard you try, everything that you keep pushing below the surface is going to rise and is going to give face. And the only way that you're going to be able to make any kind of change or difference is to embrace the unknown and embrace just the mystery of everything. You're not going to have all of the answers to everything, Aquarius, and I know that you want absolutes, and I know that you want to know for certain everything that you do with every move that you make. But the Moon card for me is here to tell you is that there is mystery. Not everything for you is supposed to be known, and just because you don't know or don't have the answers to everything, that fear of the unknown, do not allow that to hold you back or to hinder you. Do not continue to remain in this closed space of yours and refuse to walk out past these walls that you've set yourself up on. Stop. Don't be afraid to walk past your own limits and your own inhibitions. Just because this is outside of your comfort zone, Aquarius. Be bold. Do something different for yourself. I'm going to pull another card here. Wow, another major. We have the Hierophant. Restructure your life. Have the boldness to go ahead and make that leap. Have sovereignty and take that charge over your life, Aquarius. Don't allow the fear of starting a new journey or of having to start all over keep you from doing something that's really what's best for you. The Hierophant card is telling me that you want that restructure so badly. You really want to make a change, and there's something in your life that you really want to move around and really make in your own likeness and to your own liking. But now the question is, are you brave enough to actually do that for yourself, Aquarius, or are you going to remain stuck here in the Moon card, anxious and being afraid of pretty much your own imagination and making excuses really and allowing your fears to govern your actions? Are you going to allow to continue the fear of the future to keep you from making a move in the present? What's funny, and I feel like telling you this as well, and what's funny, Aquarius, is that we can look back and just as people, and we can look back on past events and see exactly how it is that our past actions got us to where we are presently. But what we need to understand is that all of the actions that we make in the present determine everything that happens in the future. So much like you have hindsight, have the foresight to see that every decision that you make or choose not to make will affect your future. So we're going to go ahead and do one last channeled message for you here, Aquarius, and let's see what we can pull. It's not supposed to fly out like that. I'm just really bad at this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to shuffle the deck to the best of my abilities. Now the cards are flying out everywhere. I got so many eyes judging. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see a channel message for you here, Aquarius. Woo. Wow, the High Priestess. That's the last message that came through, is the High Priestess card. And I feel like this just goes hand in hand, and I have to pull it out here. This just goes hand in hand with the Moon card. And I just love seeing these two cards come up together. And what I feel like the last message telling you that I always get with the High Priestess is that answer, Aquarius, that you're hoping is going to change, and you're looking for so many answers, hoping that the one that actually is going to change. It's not going to happen. Your intuition, that voice in the back of your mind, that is telling you exactly what it is not going to change. That is the answer that you're seeking. And unfortunately, with the High Priestess card, it is something I feel like, Aquarius, you don't really want to say, or you don't really want to acknowledge, but the fact of the matter is that is the answer. The High Priestess is here to tell you, one, is that the future is not, this is not a future for you yet to know. However, trust your intuition, Aquarius. Even if you don't have all of the answers, the Moon card also emphasizes that. Your intuition is everything for you. Even if you don't have all of the logistics of everything, your intuition is also a very valuable part that you need to listen to yourself on this time around. And again, with the High Priestess card, listen to yourself. That answer, again, that you are hoping is going to change is actually the answer that you're looking for, despite the fact that you really don't want it to be that. Alright, Aquarius, so we're going to go ahead and end your reading on that note. This was a little bit of a brutal honesty session, but I feel you guys can, take the heat that you dish out. So it's okay. Alright, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next month. And we'll leave it at that.